So it's the middle of March, and the snow has finally melted, so I figured I would come take a look at the old tracks at the bottom of the hill. And as I've been figuring, since I haven't worked on this part of the line in years, it is in quite a state. And as you can see, a lot of the rails have been knocked over. So honestly, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with this part of the track, being as the rails are still good, but a lot of the ties, well, these are pressure treated, but a couple of them are just completely gone. This one in particular, and again, these got moved for wheelbarrow access back here, so this part hasn't been used in a good long time. So I'm debating taking up these tracks and using the rails for portable panels for moving to other parts of the yard instead of having it as a permanently installed track here. And again, all of this length up here has loose rail issues and ties rotting out because, again, it's about 5 years old or so. And here's a little marker that I made, a little embossed sheet here. This is 100 feet from the head of the line up there, so it is a significant amount of track to just leave here. I think it's about another 50 feet to the tree there, and then another, well, it kind of tapers off there, so I don't know the exact length going further down that way, but it's somewhere between 50 and another 100 feet, so it's a lot of rail, and to just have it sitting here would be a bit of a waste. Now, obviously, I've talked about having new rail for this stretch, which I do still plan on doing. I don't plan on reusing this rail for up here. But the system that I devised for holding the channel, well, this one has been okay, and this has just been sitting here, obviously. This one has started to loosen up. So I don't know if the washer and screw method is going to be able to hold it as well. I've thought of being able to put a beam clamp on like this and have a tie bar every so often so that that holds the gauge and the upright parts of the, or it holds the rails upright and holds the gauge better than just having wooden ties. So again, just a piece of threaded rod between two beam clamps clamped onto the rails. So that will probably work. So again, trying to go with channel, but I've been up in the air about what profile to use. But regardless of rail questions, is that the embankment is finally level from all the way in the back where I've started, all the way up to where the generator is up there. So again, I've got one survey line here, but if you crouch down here, it's rather level, and I'm quite pleased with that. They need to extend the stonework a little bit here, is that this part is rather steep. You can see that there, it's kind of crumbly, and I didn't set up to film this part here, is that it was just a lot more shoveling and essentially just me going back and forth with a wheelbarrow, so not all that much to see there, but it is completed. I will be needing to get more gravel, and it's been a while since I actually got out here working on it, but it's been covered in snow and ice for the last month or so, and we finally got some warm weather, so I got out here and did some more filling. So that's the state of the actual outside parts. I have another couple bits, so I'll show you that in a minute. So in the workshop here underneath, I've got myself a couple more wheels for another cart project. These are about 6-inch diameter wheels, I think. Let me measure them actually. Yeah, about 6 inches across the tread and about 8 inches to the flange. So not as big as the as the wheels for cart number 8, but they're a nice spoke flange pattern. I got these on eBay from a guy out in California that cast them, and that's where I've gotten most of my wheels. These tiny ones here are from another Live Steam supplier, I think, so they're not from that guy, but I forget what his seller name is right now, but he makes very nice quality casting. So I'll be using these, and obviously I'm needing to turn some axles for them, so I'll need some heavy bar stock. But right now I've got that, and I have an oil drum out back that will be this will be a tank car. So got that, and I think it's not in here, but I have some I have a couple pieces of channel for the frame, so that ought to be another good project to add. So that's the state of things on the railway project so far. Been quite busy with a lot of other things, but hey, things take time. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.